Is that it?
And from here, I took a look, and what did I see across the room? Could it be? I think it is. It is the GMC Hummer EV, which I've been so excited for ever since they announced it. I've watched tons of videos on this on YouTube because I'm so interested in the capabilities of the vehicle and what electric can do to make the Hummer nameplate come back and come back better than it ever was. And I think this vehicle does that. I won't rehash all the specs on this vehicle, but just know it has a ton of power, a ton of torque, great off-road capability. I think it looks fantastic, all with zero from vehicle emissions, and I can't wait to get my hands on one, at least to sit in the interior. So if you've got more than $100,000 burning a hole in your pocket to spend on a car, I would definitely check out the Hummer. Deliveries have started. They're in dealerships across the country. A few private owners have them already, but there's a long way to go to meet the demand, even for just the first edition. Notably, you might have seen maybe Ashton Kutcher and some other high profile folks driving around in these, but mostly I've just seen it going to, kind of regular middle aged people who have enough income to afford a vehicle like this. As you may have already guessed, this is the same platform basically as the Silverado EV. They're all on the same Ultium platform, the same Silverado platform we saw earlier, and a lot of the technology is the same. But you'd imagine having a Hummer nameplate means you're going to have a few more of the luxuries that the basic Chevy probably wouldn't have, at least in all cases. Without having any exhaust system or drive shafts or things like that, you can see the underside's very smooth, very clean, and you can see there's a lot of protection for the battery, which is great for off-roading, as this vehicle is being marketed as being capable of. Another thing I like about this is the quadra steer, or what they're calling crab walk now, feature that the Hummer EV has. I don't really understand the benefit of the crab walk that lets you move the vehicle diagonally left to right. What I do like that's part of the same system is the ability for the rear wheels to turn in the opposite direction as the front, which allows you to make tighter turns. So I'm a huge fan of that, and you may have remembered that feature on the old Quadra-steer GM trucks from the mid 2000s. Anyways, we'll wrap up GMC with this sweet looking Yukon. It's not getting worked on, it's just getting cleaned, but I thought it looked funny having the hood open at the car show. So let's move on to the next car maker.